Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the New England Patriots and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Andy Borregales to kick off for New England.
Andres Borregales ready to get us started. And we're off from Tampa. On the return, here comes Cameron Johnson. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. That one good for a gain of 4. It's second down. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
This is Irving on second. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ballgame.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
180!
Air it out on third. Got a man. This is Evans. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
180!
To throw, Mayfield. Into traffic, complete. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Chase on. An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Now I am flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. Mayfield to throw for it. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
First down from the 42. The give inside to Stevenson. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
At the 38-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. May looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. He gets 6 on that play. And that's a New England first down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
At the 31-yard line.
They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And a stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's another Patriots first down. A gain of 14. And the
All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. All right, time to get this second quarter going. The Patriots set up inside the red zone. They'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. And he's stopped down at the 16 after a small gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
May off the play fake. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, heck, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Baker now from the gun. Fires right away, but incomplete.
Intended for Mike Evans.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
And 11.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. They motion a receiver left. 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. That's Carlton Davis. And the Patriots will return this well into the red zone before he's brought down. Now, in that spot, Brock, I think his first priority is just getting a throw of some kind of way and avoiding the safety, right?
Yeah, no question about it, Kate. And I know it's so easy for us up here in this comfy booth, armchair quarterback, but you can't ever relax when you're reading the coverage just because you're worried about taking a safety. You still got to stand, you got to deliver, and you got to take care of the football.
Here we go. 18 caught.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Jacob Parrish on the tackle. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 10-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. A give up the middle to Stevenson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Crazy! Crazy! Here we go, set up. There you go.
Third and long for him here. Hits the slant. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand.
To kick off for New England.
Now Borregales on to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. We give to Irving to start this drive. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Let's go!
Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Point it right,
2
point it right,
yards
point it
on the
right.
pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing, Baker. Finds him over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
16 yards.
Alert!
Complete to number 13, Mike Evans.
Irving on the inside give. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Christian Barmore with the play.
Christian Barmore on the stop.
Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Brings up 2nd
Baker
and 4
now off the play fake.
at the 41-yard line.
Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
All set now, 1st and 10.
Set. 180! Done!
From the gun, Mayfield. And the Patriots get there and take him
Baker
down.
sacked.
And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
It's a 10-yard loss.
Tampa spends
Brings
its
up
2nd timeout now.
20.
And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
What's up?
Here's Baker. Dumped off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
5 men in the secondary now for the Pats. 3rd down.
Set.
They send a man in motion.
180! What's up?
3rd and long, Mayfield. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That's Carlton Davis. And And the Patriots get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
What's that? Ready, what's that?
First down, May. Brought in, a big gain here for Diggs. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Crazy. Five.
May on first and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second.
Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second and 3 now.
What's up? Crazy. That trip left nasty. Crazy.
Operating from the gun, here's May. That's to his running back, Antonio Gibson. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
12 yards.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kate, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Throwing here just before halftime. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. Here's May. The lateral goes haywire. Live ball. And the Buccaneers scoop it up. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. And we're looking for Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield.
Hey, Kate, these last few minutes make me want to look away. And a really rough series of events here for an old retired quarterback to watch.
Wish you could see him up here. All these turnovers not doing it for you, partner?
Well, the interception, I mean, start there. But immediately then fumbling the ball right back over, that's none too good either. And they know they just fumbled away a critical opportunity.
On the give, this is Irving. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up second and 3 at the Patriots 17-yard line.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. They fake the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Forced to the ground and incomplete.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Mayfield now from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds a couple yards short of what they needed. Let's see if they try their luck now on this 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Looking to throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Result of the play is a
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. It's Henderson on the give. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. At the 20. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots pull out in front for their 13-zip.
Touchdown, Patriots.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen, and they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots double their lead to 14.
Buccaneers, nothing. Andy Borregales to kick off.
Now Borregales on to send it away. On the return, here comes Sean Tucker. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Mayfield now off the play action. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Tried to find Mike Evans with that throw. And now they face 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
180!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He beams one deep right side. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers shrinking the lead some in the third. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The Bucs will set up for the two-point conversion.
Baker throwing again. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
Going to be a little armchair quarterback after that call. Looked like the defense knew exactly what was coming.
Wow, still a full quarter left and down only a score, but here comes an onside kick. And no luck, the Patriots are there to recover.
The onside kick.
And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Each of these guys on this hands team, well, they're handpicked, no pun intended, for the assignment. And they need the guys out there who can always be relied on to go bring in that onside kick without incident.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Nasty. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Hey, here goes tonight.
Off the play action, May. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's gonna send him back to the line for second.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Question now. They may try to heat us up. Larry, what's that?
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out!
You know, Kate, there was a memory burns into my dad, high school coach's memory forever. And that was after winning a game, losing coach comes over and says, Mike, I guess sometimes better to be lucky than good. No, my dad was good. In this case, the runner, he was lucky. He was lucky the sideline saved him as that ball bounces harmlessly out of the way.
Larry, what's that? Hey, what's that?
1st down throw for May. Running a screen for Stevenson. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, well, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Good. Hey, here goes tonight.
Out of the pistol, here's Gibson. Big gap up the middle. And he's going to have this all the way down to the 4. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Hey, here goes tonight.
Here's the pistol snap to May. He's got it. He's in for the New England touchdown.
Complete to Hunter Henry.
The Patriots lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots lead by 15 now.
Andres Borregales to kick off for New England.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Tucker now on the return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10. at their own 30-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Handoff headed right. Irving. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Off to play fake. Here's Mayfield. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
What's that?
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Hits his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. And dose of the hurry up here.
4 yards. That's good for a 1st down.
1st down throw here. Mayfield. He's got Emeka Egbuka. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A pickup of 34 yards on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Throwing again, it's Mayfield. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Intended target there was Mike Evans. So it'll be 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Sticking in the air, here's Mayfield. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
180.
3rd down, here's Mayfield. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. Mike Evans with the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
So they got their offense back out there. They're going for 2. This would get it back within a score.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Mayfield to throw again. And he'll get in. The 2-point try successful. Now they trail by 7. No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
This makes it up to the 25.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Here goes front.
Starting the drive here with Gibson. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
30, G.
Again, it's Gibson. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
What's that? What's that?
Back to throw it. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That's complete inside the 35. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th.
I know you got a mixture looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
One after is good by Borregales. And the Patriots double their lead to 14.
Buccaneers 14. Andy Borregales to kick off for New England.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Johnson with a return here. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. First down, here's Baker. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers 14 points back. Second and 10, still at the 28. Throwing again is Baker. Escapes out to the left. That's Evans making the catch outright. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
And a first down.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
By Harold Landry.
It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
15 at the 35-yard line.
Hurry, hurry!
Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Run, run, run. Done.
Play fake. It's Mayfield. Trying to push deep downfield. Big shot is hauled in. Feet are in bounds. Oh, what a play!
It's a gain of 35.
They get 35 out of that play.
That's good.
And the Bucs
For a
have the first.
down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Set.
And send a receiver left. First and 10. Here's Mayfield. That's to the sideline, and Evans has got it.
Mike
And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
13-yard line.
Good. 180.
Motion man left is Egbuka.
Done.
First and 10, it's Mayfield. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet.
Touchdown, Buccaneers.
So up comes Mayfield and his offense. They're going for 2.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Jelani Tavai picks it off. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Well, the good news is it's not going to count as a pick on the stat sheet, but 2 points left on the table thanks to that INT.
It sure looked there for a second, didn't it, Kate? Like the points may have been going on the other side of the board.
Sure did.
And I'll tell you what, this is one of those moments we don't see a lot, right? Interception, run back on a 2-point play. It just shows you the wherewithal of this team, the coaching, and then the players' IQ, the acumen to go out there and execute with all they had after that interception.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
What's that? Hey, what's that? Hey, five.
They're going to pass it here. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted! And the Buccaneers have some new life in the 4th.
Kate, you know, as a quarterback, every single interception stings. But those you throw in crunch time. In the final couple minutes with your team relying on you, that's one this quarterback is not going to forget.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
180! What's up?
Setting up to pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Intended for Chris Godwin.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Here he is to throw. That one's good to Godwin. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It's a gain of 20.
Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now.
To Chris Godwin.
And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
At the 4-yard line.
They need the end zone here. They've got 4 chances at it. This is 1st and goal. Back to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Can't connect on this one. A rare miss. Been thrown for him all game, but this one didn't work out. It's 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal.
180!
Play clock nearing 0, and Coach Todd Bowles has to signal for a timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. So the incompletion on 1st, here's 2nd and goal.
180! What's up?
Baker throwing again. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Down to their last and he gives them a shot now to force overtime. So there's part one, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now, you'd imagine, comes a try for two.
You know, Kate, this might be just as tough as that touchdown. I know they work all week on their two-point plays, but they're hard to execute. That being said, if they want to force overtime, this is a must.
The Bucs will set up for the two-point
Once more, it's Mayfield. And the two-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
Buccaneers 26. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. Trying an inside give to Henderson. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Hey, bro, right hand, right hand.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Brought in. A big gain here for Diggs. Hits the 20. He will go. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots push this to an 8-point game. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock. You and